said, oh, wow, geez, 50 grand. There's no way I could do that in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Then it wouldn't have happened.
I want to talk to you about adversity for a minute. So
Okay.
2020 is obviously probably post some adversity for you, but it sounds like you've actually responded fairly well. I guess
Yeah.
starting as a 16-year-old, selling the car, 4 guitars, building to where we are today. Just talk to people who are thinking about, geez, how do I chase my entrepreneurial dream? What do I do when things get rough? Maybe share an experience and how you've been able to overcome it.
For sure. Okay. Well, one of the things I always thought was kind of funny is growing up being like really into business stuff. You always hear people say, when times get tough, you just got to keep going. Eventually, and I was always kind of like, yeah, you're just saying that. And then now that I've done it for a while, it's totally true. You hear that's consistent every. I'm sure yourself would say the same thing. Any bigger CEO, whatever, they'll all say the same thing. You just got to keep going. You just got to keep pushing. You just got to keep trying. And it's totally true. You can't stop. If you just keep pushing, it will work. If you pick one thing that's your passion, it might be selling light bulbs. You love light bulbs.
Yeah.
Then you can sell light bulbs, and you'll be the best in the country at selling light bulbs. You'll be a millionaire selling light bulbs, guaranteed.
Yeah.
It's kind of as silly as it sounds. It really is as simple as that. It's wherever you get your passion. For myself personally, gosh. Well, so when we bought this building, I financed it very creatively because we didn't really have the money necessarily at the time. And so some of it was cash, some of it was like personal loans and this and that. I didn't actually get a mortgage on it. And so one of the loans was a personal loan, basically, right? And this was right at the beginning of COVID that we were supposed to close on the building. And so when COVID happened, a lot of people ran to banks and stuff and got loans out, business owners did, right? So a lot of the money dried up. So I went to go, they finally gave me a closing date. I went to go pull about $50,000 out of the loan. And they said, oh, we can't fund that. I said, what do you mean? I'm pre-approved, everything's good to go. And they said, well, we don't have any more money to give out. What the heck? So I had to come up with $50,000 in 2 weeks. So,
did you sell your car again?
No, actually, no, I'm sorry, I did sell one. I sold another, I sold one car actually, that's kind of funny. I put a couple cars up for sale. I sold one car, that got me about 18 grand. And then I just went on like a fundraising, like extravaganza. I was calling every good customer we had that was like, hey man, if there's anything you want to buy, now's the time, I'll give you a deal.
Yeah.
And just went crazy for 2 weeks trying to pull money out of anywhere I could.
Yeah.
I was trying to, but I don't like borrowing money. I don't like asking people for handouts.
Yeah.
So I was trying anything I could to pull money out of, literally, I took all my own personal money. It was like, I was like emptying out my change. Literally,
you were all in.
Oh no, I literally had a change drawer on my counter in my bedroom, and I got like $60 worth of quarters on it. I was like, yes, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy, and to think about that for at this level of our business, where we now have 4 or 5 employees, like we're a pretty decent sized, small but pretty decent sized guitar store as far as guitar stores go. A lot of guitar stores are mom and pop, have a couple employees. So to think of like getting to that level, I think I had $16 in my bank account after I paid for the building, because it was like I did everything I had to do.
Wow.
But then immediately, obviously after we closed on it, then thankfully they came through some of the stimulus stuff. We actually had a very good May, we're able to kind of come back and be able to pull it off. So it was a wild ride, but once again, if we had said, oh wow, geez, 50 grand, there's no way I could do that in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh man, then it wouldn't have happened. We would have been in Armory Square, which now has been completely shut down.
Yeah. And
would not have been a great spot for us to be, and I think would have been really truly negative on the business. And now here we're flourishing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's one of those things where like,
kind of interesting the way this all worked out for you.
Yeah. I could go into so much more detail. It's nuts.